everybody! Welcome back to UPlanet Part 3. In today's final UPlanet activity, we'll be creating the law and society for our planet. To recap, our UPlanet activity began by creating plants and animals that would inhabit our planet based on the physical properties we created. We then added people to our planet and designed technologies for them to use to help them solve any problems they may encounter. To complete our project, today we'll be looking at how people live together and create laws and societal rules for them to follow. First, let's explore what law and society really means. A society is a group of people who live close to each other and whose lives are governed by their society's existing laws and rights. In the society we live in order for a law to be put in place, it has to be approved by government officials. Citizens are expected to adhere to the laws associated with their societies. If someone chooses to disobey the law, they run the risk of negative consequences such as paying money and fines or going to jail. In Canada, Canadian citizens also have certain rights. These rights are listed in the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which is part of Canada's Constitution. The Charter is supposed to protect every Canadian's rights to be treated equally under the law. The Charter establishes broad equality rights and other fundamental rights such as the freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, and freedom of religion. Did you know that children and youth have their own Charter of Rights? There's even a specific one for the city of Hamilton that was created by children and youth themselves. Some of these rights include the right to be heard, the right to live in a home or in a neighborhood, the right to learn more things, and the right to be free of discrimination. Rights are created for citizens to live safely and fairly with one another. What do you think about the laws in our society? Do you think they do a good job of providing fairness and safety amongst one another? Are there any things you would do differently for the society on your planet? Societies also have social norms. Unlike laws, these are informal, but they also shape behavior as they are broad understandings of expected behavior. For example, it is not against the law to speak with your mouth full, but is often frowned upon in our society. Similarly, it is not against the law to butt in line, but there is a shared understanding that people will line up according to when they arrive at the line. These are examples of social norms. Here are some of the things you'll need to think about when creating the social norms on your planet. Is there a government? Why or why not? Who will make and enforce the rules? Do you need any rules? Will there be money or some form of currency? How will people exchange goods and products with one another? Will your society be focused on equality or equity? Do you know the difference? Equality means everyone gets treated the same way. Equity means that everyone gets what they need based on their own individual needs because everyone is different. Can you think of another example of people being treated equitably at home or at school? Let's take a look at some of the decisions I've made on my planet, Jazztopia. Jazztopia will have a government that is voted in by every member of the society. The government will be responsible for protecting and ensuring the well-being and happiness of the citizens. In doing so, the government will provide healthcare, education, youth development, and social services. The laws on Jazztopia are as follows. Be respectful of the environment and other citizens. Treat others how you wish to be treated. Treat everyone equally. All forms of discrimination are illegal. Be kind to others. Hold the door open or help someone cross the street safely, or simply share a smile. Fill your life with happiness. Spend time with the people you love, practice the sports you enjoy, and eat your favorite foods. On Jazztopia, there will not be officials to enforce the rules. The citizens are responsible to follow the laws put forth. If a conflict arises, healthcare professionals, social workers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians, EMTs, will attend to the situation. Similar to Earth, people on Jazztopia will work to earn money. If they are unable to, the government will provide them with a monthly allowance. Citizens will politely exchange goods of similar value based on a value chart agreed upon by everyone. If one person wants to make an exchange and the other person does not, they have to have a competition. On the summer side, the Jazztopians will see who could do the best skateboard trick. And on the winter side, the citizens will race down a mountain with their snowboards. As a result, the winner will decide if the exchange is made or not. Lastly, Jazztopia will promote the idea of equity, because every individual is unique, therefore, everyone will be offered a varying level of support so that they have the opportunities to succeed. How do you want to share the notes on the laws and societies you've created? You could make a book, a list, or put a sign up on your planet. It's up to you. Once you've finished thinking about how society will work on your planet, you've finished the UPlanet activity! Share your creations with us by sending a photo to our email, MCYU@McMaster.ca, and we'll be posting all your masterpieces on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel or check out our Kids Zone page on our website, www.mcyu.ca, to see our other videos. Join us next week so we can continue to question, discover, and create together. Bye for now!